IED is the entire cognition process. IED in this model stands for Initial Equilibrium Disruptor. This is usually a person, but can also be an event, such as a natural disaster, like an earthquake, meteor, or tornado. The IED shatters the equilibrium or status quo at the beginning of the film, and is usually responsible for the inciting incident. In Seven, it is the serial killer. All serial killers are IEDs. Without them, we wouldn't have a story. In some way, the story revolves around IEDs. They are linked to the beginning, middle, and end. In the first act, they send the world out of balance. In the second act, the PA, VP, NB struggles to restore balance. In the third act, the IED is contained or conquered. In TV series, IEDs are the patient, victim, or suspect of the week. During story design, make sure the IED is central to beginning, middle, and end. In The Dark Knight, it's the Joker. In Little Miss Sunshine, it's the pageant.
Are you gonna win?
Yes.
We're going to California.
In Pinocchio, it's the fairy.
Little puppet made of pine, wake. The gift of life is thine.
In The Day After Tomorrow, it's the world freezing over, staying frozen,
It's gonna get really, really bad.
then thawing out.
Have you ever seen the air so clear?
The IED can also be metaphysical, such as The Wizard of Oz or The Sixth Sense. Be careful when doing this, though, because audiences don't like to feel toyed with. So in Dallas, there was an entire season where it turns out that everything was just a dream, and audiences were like, this is bullshit. So you don't want to set something up that is not going to relate to the second act and the third act. The IED needs to relate to all three acts. So in The Day After Tomorrow, for example, it's the world freezing in Act 1, still being frozen in Act 2, and then miraculously the sun comes back in Act 3, which is a kind of Deus Ex Machina for the ending of The Day After Tomorrow. Alright, so those are the positions that have emerged with this field, and you can find these archetypes everywhere.